Okay, so latest news today is this story which has been doing the rounds. It's a story about a whistleblower, and they've revealed that Scotland's wind turbines are being powered by, guess what? Diesel. So they're being powered for up to 6 hours a day, adding to the anger over Scottish Government's environmental credentials and obviously the scam net zero policies that they have. They're trying to bamboozle you into believing that these wind turbines they're both, personally I don't see the actual point of running them on diesel fuel. I thought the purpose of the turbine was to spin, generate electricity, and of course that would make them useful, wouldn't it? Especially if it's windy. The issue is that if they're powering them to turn the wind turbines with diesel, then they may as well just generate the electricity from the diesel, surely. Or is it just me being stupid and thick? I don't see the point unless, and this is a big but, right? Unless they are doing it deliberately to show these wind turbines are working, and people will see them working and go, oh look, they're generating power. But if they were stood there not moving, like, you know, you see them, you really can't miss them. If you go down to Minehead, for example, you can't miss them. They're huge, and usually they're turning in the wind. But if they weren't, you'd be looking at it going, well, why are they stopped? Surely they should be generating power. So that's the only reason that I can see for this scam to carry on. Now, what it says in the comments is they use around 80 gallons of oil, changed every 9 months. There is around 750 kilograms of rare earth minerals are in the creation of the turbine, and there's 1 ton of radioactive waste is produced in the process. Turbines like this have a lifespan of about 10 years. And then they are just buried in the ground because you cannot recycle, and they cannot be repaired. But basically, you think about 10-year life cycle. It's not very eco-friendly, is it? So at COP26, for example, remember that, the worldwide discussion, mainly about net zero, but they hired diesel electric they had to hire these electric generators to power their electric cars, and they were diesel generators. Obviously they had to do it because they had no other way of charging up their EV vehicles that they had. They all came in, apart from the aeroplanes they landed on, coming from all over the world. But yeah, so obviously, within 20 years, all of this stuff is in landfill. And what's the point? Obviously, in the tweets that we see advertised, people are weird. I mean, there's some comments here which you think, well, you know, are you completely blind to this problem? And they're trying to defend the idea of running them on diesel. Technically, they don't run on diesel. It's like, well, but they do inject the energy. They inject energy from diesel generators to the grid when necessary. So it just really, and of course it's trying to say that it's not legally fraudulent. I'm sorry, but it is. It's all fraud. If you are turning the wheel to spin these things around to make people believe that these are working, they're working, generating electric, then you're living in cloud cuckoo land. So there we go. That's it. That's the barefaced lies as per normal. That's it from me. Have a very good day.